Hi survivors, it's me Purpose and reporting to you. Hope you guys are doing well because what's going on around us have truly been that. Now look at this. Homelessness rises to a record level here in America. A surge in migration and disasters pushed already tight housing markets over the edge each year. For a few frigid days in January, volunteers fan out across cities, towns, and rural areas to try to count every homeless person in America. The method is admittedly flawed. Cities do their counting in different ways, and many homeless people are transient or hide away in subterranean tunnels and under highway overpasses. Researchers think the result in undercount. But this point in time, survey offers the most complete picture of homelessness that exists in America today. The results for January 2024, released on December 27th, offer bleak news. The number of homeless people in the country had risen to the highest level on record. Between 2023 and 2024, homelessness increased by 18% to roughly 100,000 people. Guys, that's massive. That is nearly as many people as live in North Dakota. The vast majority of the uptick comes from people living in shelters, pictured hotel rooms, or rows of cots, rather than sleeping rough, as is common on the West Coast. And in some southern states, the report's most shocking revelation in a 39% rise in family homelessness year on year, a reversal of a slow but steady decline in the years preceding the pandemic. Oh God, I don't like saying that word. Three main factors contributed to the surge: a housing shortage that has driven up rents and home prices, an influx of asylum seekers that overwhelmed some cities, and disasters that displaced people. Wow, do y'all see this chart? It goes on and on, y'all, but it's, oh God, I can't say what I want to say. I really wanted to say what I want to say. I'm putting it all in music because they don't censor the music like they do when you're saying words. And but y'all, it's bad. It is bad. And this says a third of people counted were chronically homeless and may suffer from drug addiction or struggle with mental illness. And this is what really pisses me off, because they have funding for all this other stuff. But when it comes to the citizens here in this country, it's like we just stuck on our own. That's why it's important, you guys, that we be self-reliant. We put and keep God first, because I'm telling you, things happen in the blinking of an eye and you don't really have nobody. And we cannot depend on this system. So let's pray for our country. Let's pray for these people. A lot of people are also moving abroad because everything is too expensive in this country nowadays. So you guys, as always, please follow me on YouTube. Please follow me on Patreon, Twitter. I'm on all the different platforms. They censoring us big, us truthsayers. So y'all make sure that y'all support the truthsayers however you can. You can support me by going to purposeand.com and getting some survival gear. You know, that's like supporting yourself, matter of fact. And as always, watch the world, watch the weather, smell your water, boil and purify your water before you use it. Y'all stay safe out there, spend wisely, and keep surviving. purposeand.com.